Welcome back to another day in the life of a marketing manager. I'm starting out my day today preparing for my marketing team meeting. I actually don't have any big updates for this team meeting. I'm largely working on the same thing that I've been working on all week, but I do have some questions for the team regarding the project that I am working on. So I'm just going to sort of make a quick outline of all the questions that I need to ask so I don't forget them. And then we can get started with our morning housekeeping, aka emails and planning within Notion. All right, it is time for my meeting. So I'm working on the same things I was working on sort of at the beginning of the week. I actually had some questions about the technical side of like the iOS billing system. Okay. First meeting all done. That was actually pretty productive because I was able to get a lot of my questions answered. We do actually include our product team in these marketing meetings as well because obviously it should be very integrated, like the teams and what we do. So yeah, that was actually super helpful. It gives me a little bit more idea into how I need to build out these pages. But like I said, I'm working on a lot of the same things as I was earlier on in the week. All right, all of the housekeeping is now done. Let's move on to what we need to do today. So the project that I have been working on this whole week as well as last week is actually designing some UI screens for in-app, which is not something that I usually touch. I do try to give suggestions and I get to work on the copy a lot within our apps, but we're currently thinking of some new ways to cross-sell to our different apps within our apps themselves. We want to start letting our users know like, hey, you have these other options out there and it'll be cheaper if you just bundle them up and purchase them together. I think right now the users don't actually know about the other available tools that we have. So really it's just trying to get that awareness out there that we do have these other tools and hopefully we can convert them into using them as well. So usually in marketing, our job would be to notify them via email, to notify them via social, which we have done, but as of right now, we just aren't getting as much traffic as we had hoped from those specific platforms. We do talk about it on our website, of course, so anybody who is converting from our website is going to see that we do have like a suite of tools, but it does make sense for a business owner to forget about these tools because they just have a lot going on in their mind. So I've actually been working on the design of some of these screens in app, which isn't usually something that you would have to tackle as a marketing manager. Usually we do have a UI UX designer for the specific role, but since we are working on this like overarching cross-selling campaign, I thought I would just take it upon my responsibility to craft some screens that I want to see within the app that'll actually help boost our marketing efforts and work together with the communications that we already have. I know this is often up for debate and I hear this a lot in my comment section, like don't do a job without getting paid for it. And I totally understand that, but I will say I did offer my services and like my skills in this way myself. It wasn't like as if this specific task was just pushed onto me and they were like, hey, just do this. Like I specifically asked, okay, can I mock some screens up of some things that I want to see personally that would help marketing? I just wanted to make sure that the things that I wanted to be put into the roadmap are being put in the roadmap and we're not sort of missing out on these opportunities just because we don't have a UI UX designer right now. So I actually have a meeting scheduled with him as well as the rest of our product team at 2 p.m. where I can show off some of the new screens. So I showed him the initial screens that I had built. He had given his suggestions. So I'm going back now to revise the screens and make sure that they are tackling all of everyone's concerns while still sort of accomplishing the goal. But it was a really good conversation that we had on Monday because we both agreed that, you know, we have this shared goal that we're trying to accomplish, and he was totally open to the idea of adding in some new screens for this, like for accomplishing this goal. So I'm actually really excited about this project. That's what I'm gonna work on pretty much up until maybe noon, and then I'll switch gears to work on something else. But I'll try to show you as much as I can, and let's go and get some work done. I just got back from a walk and I went to go heat up some soup that you can see I finished already. I'm really awful at filming when I eat because I just get too hungry, I think. All right, back from the walk, back from lunch. It's time to get back into the work day. I honestly needed that walk though. I mean, obviously Mika did too, but oh man, I don't know. I've just been feeling a little meh lately. And today just so happened to be cloudy, so I think that really is, excuse me, Mr. Truck, that really is affecting my overall mood as well. But I'm feeling a lot better and more clear-headed after that walk. I have about an hour until my meeting. It's like 1 p.m. now. I'm just gonna comb through my screens one more time, just make sure there's nothing I missed. And then I'll probably work on website screens for a little bit while I wait for the meeting to start. And then we can chat after the meeting about what I should work on next. Okay, I think this will be a quick one. I just want to show the changes that I've made to the UI, and we can sort of go over just to make sure there's no other edits or changes or concerns that I need to do. Okie dokie, all done with that call. They liked my screens, I'm so happy. It is pretty rewarding and exciting to know that like changes that I've made and suggestions that I've made are approved by the dev team, because obviously, again, I am not a dedicated UI UX designer, and I do know that there are things that are beyond my knowledge, and like especially on the technical side, but just even in the user experience side, obviously I haven't worked that deeply within apps. But to know that some people who have had a lot of experience working with apps finds that the work that I'm doing is actually great is a really nice feeling. Before I move on to the next thing, I actually need to send some files to one of my teammates, and for that I'm going to use sync.com. But first I want to thank them for sponsoring today's video, and honestly for just letting me discover them, because it has been so helpful. Sync.com is a super easy to use cloud file storage system and document collaboration system that's perfect for remote work or just any sort of digital work. The thing that stands out to me the most about sync.com is that they have a very affordable Pro Teams Plus unlimited plan, which means you can get unlimited storage. How crazy is that? Throughout my career, I feel like I've upgraded so many storage systems, whether that's Google Drive or Dropbox, just so I can continue to share work with my clients as well as with my teammates. Even with content creation work, I often have to share large video files, and if I have a lot of projects going on all at once, I literally have to ask the client to download and delete a file just so I can upload something else for them. Like, it's gotten to that point. So I love that they offer this unlimited plan at such a fair price point, so I never have to worry about running out of space. As someone who loves to travel while remote working, it's super essential for me to have secure remote access to all of my files wherever I am. Sometimes bringing along a hard drive can be kind of risky, because if I lose it, I lose all my work. So having a tool like sync.com with unlimited storage is so incredibly useful, because it means that I can have access to all of my work wherever I am right in the cloud. When you're needing to share files files with clients and teammates, you can also just create a shared folder, which allows for easy editing and commenting so you can collaborate within that folder together. With the admin access, you can also remove users or clients or teammates or whatever after a project is done, so you still are able to keep that folder with all the files, but just remove access for other people. They even have a desktop integration that gives you access to all of your files on demand, but ensure that you're not taking up too much storage within your computer, and it shows up within your Finder browser on your MacBook as if it's just another folder, and it's the most useful thing ever. All in all, Sync.com is the perfect solution for creatives, remote workers, or just anyone who needs to share digital files or want to clear up some storage on their computer. If you want to give Sync.com a try, you do have access to an exclusive discount at sync.com/angel. I'll put the link in the description box below so you can access that. I'm gonna upload some files on my Sync.com account now so that I can share it with my team, because there's a bunch of social posts that I need one of them to send out for me, and then there's a video that I need scheduled as well. So let's go and do that. So let's sign in to my Sync.com account. Okay, so I have last week's social posts in here already. We're gonna create a new folder for this week's. You can invite your teammates to it by email, and then make sure that the user permissions are set to either view only or can view and edit. Once your folder has been created, it's as simple as dragging and dropping files to the folder to upload them. Whenever you share a folder or any file with someone, obviously they'll get an email notification about it so they know exactly what has been shared to them. Once your files are uploaded, you will be able to find them in your Finder's browser as well. So you can see the folder appears right under my favorites, under all of my other folders. And then when you click into Sync.com, you'll see the two folders that I have uploaded into Sync.com. When you click into that, you'll see all of the files that I have uploaded there. And then if I want to upload anything else to Sync.com as well, you can drag it right into the folder in your Finder's browser and it will upload it to the cloud. If my teammate has the Sync.com desktop integration installed on their computer as well, it'll automatically appear in their folder. It's literally the most seamless way to share files, and I could not recommend it enough. I took some notes from the call of some changes that I need to make, but I am going to pivot now and just work on more website pages for our web dev, because I don't want her to not have work to do for the next couple of days. I left her some notes when I did my review this morning about the new page that she has done. So I think the next step is going to be creating another screen. I also need to find another resource for her, because one of the images that I used in my original design, the background image is looking really blurry. So I just want to make sure that I either update that image or find the original like high quality, like high definition version of that so that we can get it to look super crisp. And then I'm actually going to type out all of the notes that I took from the meeting, as well as just more information about the pages that I'm designing for in-app on Notion, so that the rest of the team can see it as well if they choose to like go and look for that information. I think documentation is something that I definitely need to work on. It's just not a process that we have done a lot of in the past, and it's something that I'm trying to learn to do more for my own benefit, but also for the benefit of visibility within our team. And I think that's probably going to take me through to the end of the day. All right, that concludes my work day. I'm actually headed out to a dinner now, so I need to go get ready for that. My body is also getting sore from sitting, so I need to do a quick stretch, get ready, and then head to dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions about anything that I mentioned in this video, please feel free to ask in the comment section below, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Also, make sure you go and check out sync.com for all of your online cloud storage needs. points. The link is available in the description box below. But other than that, I hope you guys are having an amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in my next video.